If you hate the Dollar Tree and you hate saving money, this video is probably not for you. Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to another Dollar Tree hack video. This time we are doing multiple hacks that's gonna save you time, money, make your life easier, that you can use all around the house or just to decorate on a budget. These are easy hacks, and all that said, we're starting right now. This first hack is great and anybody can do it. We're using super common items that can be found at Dollar Tree. Just snatch up one of their broomsticks or broom handles, doesn't make a difference, and one of their solar lights. Now, if you can't find solar lights at your Dollar Tree, no sweat, my friend. Walmart and Dollar General both sell the same type of solar light for $1 or, like Walmart, 98 cents. Then just take a hammer or a mallet and stab your broomstick into the ground and then shove your solar light onto your broomstick. This will be a very snug fit. It's not going anywhere with storms. It is very secure. And this is so great if you have the side of your house that needs extra lighting. Like us, after the sun goes down, it's like pitch black. In fact, you can't even see my neighbor's side of the house anymore. And this works out great if you're like me, and this is where we keep our trash can lids. We just need a little bit of extra lighting. But another idea that I showed in a previous video for Dollar Tree's broomsticks is to make a temporary clothesline, an area where you can dry towels in the summer or hang dry clothes. You just need some poly rope and 2 broomsticks, and this works out great. Or like we were doing that day, we were tie-dyeing, and by the way, I'm impressed with Dollar Tree's tie-dye. It works out really well. I can recommend all the colors except for the yellow. The yellow doesn't stay, and maybe it was a user error, but I think it looks more like a urine stain, but all the other colors, they worked out great. And heads up, Dollar Tree does carry $1 shirts that you can pick up, and this is a super fun summer activity, super cheap and fun summer activity. These over-the-door hooks sold at Dollar Tree, doesn't matter which ones you get, are also great for outdoors. They work great inside, but if you put them over a fence, this is a great way to hang towels or store outdoor toys that you don't want to be bringing inside all the time. But I also use this for gardening while I'm gardening, so I don't lose my gardening tools. I just hang it there and I know where they are. Dollar Tree's felt pads are always a win for furniture, but you can also put them on the inside of your cabinets to keep them from slamming or to protect the paint. They work great that way. I also put these on almost every tray. I'm pretty sure actually every tray in my house, I put these on the bottom just to keep things from being flat on a surface, keep them from scratching the surface of a table. I even did this to my cutting board in the kitchen. Pool noodles are a summer staple at Dollar Tree, and if your store is out of them or not carrying them, check out Dollar General and Walmart. They both have them for $1 or 98 cents once again. And I think by now we've all seen the hack of putting a pool noodle in your boots to help it keep shape. But did you know that you can also use pool noodles as floral foam? This is cheaper and it works the exact same way. Another idea is to cut up your pool noodle into smaller pieces. Side note, I am using Dollar Tree's hacksaw. That worked out really, really well. Really easy to cut the noodle down. And use those pieces to fill up an old dilapidated beanbag chair or an old ottoman. Or if you make an ottoman, use this instead of filling. Super cheap, works out really well, and it's a lot, It's not as messy as those balls that comes in the beanbag chair. Whoever thought of that idea is wild. That's not necessary at all. But here's the before and after. Huge difference. I think I used about 6 pool noodles, so $6. My most favorite and probably most common way I like to use pool noodles, another hack here for you, is to put them in the bottom of planters. I do this for my outdoor plants and my indoor plants. It works out great. This saves on soil. The pool noodle allows the soil to drain, and I haven't had any issues with that. Every summer, Dollar Tree will sell their garden hooks, which are great for gardening, but because they have the 2 hooks, you can actually use these to hang double rotted curtains. So you can have your curtain panels and your shears. Works out great. I did this in the kids' playroom, or take yourself on down to Walmart and get a 62-cent wood dowel rod 3 feet long, and you can make a clothes rod for your closet or your laundry room. This is in my laundry room. If you've ever seen in any of my other hack videos, I actually don't have a laundry room. It's like a laundry nook. I'm not okay with it, but this does work okay enough for now until we can figure out or afford a different solution. These rods also work great paired with the garden hooks for towels or art supplies. You can use this in your kitchen, or you could just hang plants from a rod just the same. Now, this is going to be the quickest and easiest hack. If you snatch up one of Dollar Tree's card holders in the office section, these work great for binging on your phone, your favorite Netflix or YouTube channel. By the way, this is my friend, Alicia English. She has a good DIY channel and home updating channel. I'll have her channel linked in the description. You can also use these card holders to smear hot glue for crafting. They're a great buy, in my opinion. Now, I think we all know that Dollar Tree has a great selection of planters. If you can get there fast enough, you can already see my store is starting to get picked over. And I do think we also all know that you can wrap them with rope, but you have to try out their poly rope in the tool section. You get 50 feet for $1 instead of the 9.5 feet for $1. Or they have the white poly rope also in the tool section, 25 feet for $1. Now, if you can't find the poly rope at your Dollar Tree, no big deal, my friend. Dollar General will carry 100 feet of clothesline for $4. So it's like the same price as buying 4 of the 25 feet poly rope. You know what I'm saying? And you can just wrap your planter up with rope. I'm putting mine outside. I haven't had an issue with hot glue coming apart outside, but if you are worried, just add a little bit of super glue. Dollar Tree also carries these beautiful plant hangers. These are beautiful as is, no DIY needed. I think this is a really great high-end look for $1 budget. No one would ever know that these planters and the plant hangers came from Dollar Tree. But another idea is to take some old cheese ball containers. I've showed this before in a video over a year ago, and you can mix the black poly rope or the white poly rope and the regular jute rope, and this makes a really beautiful DIY, a beautiful huge DIY that'd be great for, I use mine to store toilet paper in one of the bathrooms or just to hold kids' toys. I'm super excited about this next hack because I love the way this turned out, and I think this technique is awesome. Dollar Tree carries caulk. They carry it in the squeeze tube, or if you have a caulk gun, that's actually a better deal. Snatch up this caulk, looks like this, and you can use this on anything. I'm using one of Dollar Tree's larger planters, but just so you know, this is a great idea for lamps, vases, vessels, bowls, whatever. Just take your caulking and put it all over your planter, lamp, vase. You get the idea. Just smear it all over. While that is still wet, take some of Dollar Tree's sand and sprinkle it all over. I bought 2 bags, not knowing how much I would need. I didn't even use like a fifth of one sand bag. And then just smear that all over whatever you're doing this on. We're going to say planter because that's what I'm using. Let that dry for a few hours and then you can paint it. Dollar Tree's caulk is interior, exterior, and it's paintable, which is great. So I prefer spray painting as always. If I can spray paint, I'd rather spray paint than hand paint, but you can totally paint this by hand just the same. And you could stop right here, or just so you know, if you pick up one of Dollar Tree's sponges in their bath section, you can make this look even more like an aged or patinaed stone by just sponging a little bit of acrylic paint, 2 different colors. So one lighter, one darker, all over your planter, vase, lamp. And this looks so great. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I cannot wait to try this on other items. Once again, because this caulking dries, any caulking will dry flexible, but this is interior, exterior. You can put this outside. Totally stoked about how this turned out. Lastly, Dollar Tree's hula hoops are so great. Not for hula hooping. They don't work as hula hoops. We are a hula hooping family and none of us Nobody I've known can ever get these bad boys to work, but they are great for DIYs. You can easily rip the sticker contact paper that comes around the hula hoop off, and you can make an extra large wreath. This is really great for Christmas, y'all. So because these come from 20 inches to like 30 inches, you can get a decent size hoop, wrap garland all the way around your wreath. And this wreath right here cost me $8 to make. 3 feet wide, $8. You can't find anything else like that in stores. In fact, the cheapest I could find for that large was around $50, I believe. But you can also just spray paint your hoop and go more minimalistic, swag to picks back and forth. Once again, this is a Christmas example, but this would also work for spring. You can use 2 spring picks or even fall and put pumpkins in the middle. I love the way these turned out. I absolutely love Dollar Tree's hula hoops. You should definitely snatch them up during the summer before they're gone because you will want them for fall or Christmas. If you're still here, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being here and watching, by the way. I had so much fun making this video. If you like stuff like this, let me know. I can make more. And I just want to say, I'm going to show a clip after this, but my husband was really bothered that I did not use a level to get the solar light level, you know, by the trash can lid. So just so everyone knows, you can definitely use a level and it would probably look better and obviously it would be more level. Just wanted to throw that out there. I didn't use a level, but you definitely can. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you next time, my friend.